Hi there, friends. It's Miss Susan. It's good to see you. I hope to be able to see your real faces very soon. I miss every single one of you dearly. Well, today we're going to start a new piece of our online school. It's pretty cool. I would like to be able to show you at least one time a week a yoga pose. And yoga is something that we've talked about before in class. It is something that really helps a lot of people to relax, right? And to stay focused and to give them good energy and just to help them feel like they're part of everything. You know, centered, rooted, all those words we talked about in school. So I made a little yoga corner. Check this out. Look at this. I decided I needed somewhere that was going to help me feel peaceful, so I kind of put this together. And look, it does. It helps me feel peaceful because it's kind of orderly and it's got some really beautiful things in it that I like. And a lot of these things that remind me of you guys, and that alone is very peaceful to me. And I even on the floor put some pillows and some rug. You can have mom or dad or brothers or sisters or anybody join you for this too, okay? And maybe you could practice this pose one time a day this week. Just take about 5 minutes out of your day to practice it and then do the breathing exercise that goes along with it and see if it changes your day. It could help you so much in just having a more happy attitude, being a little more focused and present with your work, and maybe just making you smile a little more, giving you a little more energy, okay? So the first thing you'll need, I'm gonna use work rugs because I'm at school. You see I have the big long one here. And you're going to need something like that. And if you don't have a rug, maybe you could use a special blanket or a towel or something that just says, this is my space. Because like we used to say here too, you are the work when you do yoga, right? So go ahead and choose yourself a rug, a towel, something to delineate and make it clear to everyone else, this is my space. So I've claimed this space. The other thing you're going to need is a drink of water, probably nearby. It's important to stay hydrated whenever you're doing anything. Yoga is not an exception. Life is not an exception. You should be drinking lots of water. And I have right here the pose that I'd like to teach you this week, and I also would like to do a breathing exercise with you. I think first we'll do the breathing exercise because sometimes it's hard for me to get my mind settled down. Remember, we talk a lot about mindfulness and what that means. What that means is being able to not let all those little thoughts that creep into your head when you're doing something disturb you. You just acknowledge that they're there. You go, yeah, I did just think about so-and-so's birthday party. Then you let it just float away. There it goes. Okay, it's gone. Try to stay right here with me. And you can do that by using your breath. You can do that by using yoga. You can do that by using meditation. Remember our labyrinth? A lot of you friends would go and use the labyrinth when you felt unsettled. I have the labyrinth right over here because that is another one of the tools I enjoy using when I need to kind of settle myself, calm down, focus, and relax. So let's start. Let's breathe a few times before we do this breathing exercise. Are you ready? We like to breathe in, Mom and Dad, through our nose, like we're smelling the most beautiful, delicious flower in the world. And then we're going to breathe out quietly through our mouths. So we blow out a birthday candle, we sometimes say. We also say, smell the flower, blow the wishes away from the dandelion. The idea obviously is just, it's a controlled release of breath when you are breathing out. So breathing in, and you can breathe in peace. And why don't you breathe out all of those worries, if you have any worries in there, in your little noggins. Float away. And fill up your lungs one more time and then open your eyes. Hi, let's do this breathing exercise. You ready? This breathing exercise is called snake breath. It goes along with our yoga pose, which is Cobra pose today. Snakes are crafty little things. I like snakes. Snake breath. When they're coiled and they're resting, snakes look around calmly, right? And when they move, they are slow and smooth. So sit up tall. Take a deep breath in, and you're going to fill up your whole body with this breath through your nose. Ready? Sit up tall. Now pause, and you're going to breathe out slowly and smoothly, and you're going to make a hissing sound. But don't force it, just like this. Did you notice that I kind of looked around the way that a snake might look around while it was resting and observing its surroundings? You can be like snakes too, just quietly waiting for what will happen now. That's what we're working for here. So we're going to pause, breathe out in that, but notice I'm not going, am I? I'm letting the breath come through my lips calmly and making that noise as it comes through. Okay? You're going to repeat this 3 times, and you're going to feel yourself. Every time you do it, I bet you're going to feel calmer and more focused and more aware of what's going on around you every time. Let's do 3 snake breaths together. Let's do the first one with our eyes closed when we do our s. And the second one, let's do that one looking around. And the third one, we're going to stretch our necks on, okay? Just follow my lead. Ready? Go. In. You feel? I feel surprisingly centered. I hope you do too. Are you ready to move on to the yoga pose? It's a pretty simple one. I bet most of you have already done Cobra pose. Snake breath is right here, Mom and Dad. I'll send you a little snap of this so you can see what we worked on today. Snake breath is a great thing to practice before or during a lesson or some work time at home because it's a really simple way to bring you back to the present. Especially if you're doing, close your eyes the first time. The second time, I want you to look around at your surroundings carefully and notice things you haven't noticed before. And the third time, you can roll your shoulders back, do anything to get some blood moving, okay? Cobra pose. Are you ready, guys? You might want a pillow. Mom, Dad, you especially. You'll want, like I said, a towel or something like that. Cobra pose. Number 1. I am long and strong. So you're going to lay on your belly. Take your arms like this, and I want you to lay your head right on them. Ready? Just like this. When you feel comfortable and kind of relaxed on the floor, you're going to drop your arms to the sides like this. So you're flatter on the floor. I'm using a pillow, like I said. And the next part is move your arms down so that they're kind of right under your shoulders. And the next part is I raise my head. Just like that. I rise up and I arch. You're going to put your legs back. You're going to press into your hands and you're going to arch upwards like this. Like a bridge, kind of. See the backwards bridge? I am a cobra. With that one, you want your arms to be almost straight. Yep. And then you want your chest kind of feeling more open. This area right here in the front, guys, you want it, instead of being closed off this way, you're going to bare your chest like a cobra would if it was giving somebody a warning. So let's try this again. Let go. Gentle, gentle. All right, ready? Arms like this. Get yourself comfortable. Relax your toes. Yes, your toes. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Relax your neck, and then arms down. We're going to pull down here, right under your shoulder blades. I lift my head. I raise my head. I rise up an arch. And I am a cobra. Now, doesn't that go just perfectly well with our breathing exercise this week? Gotta love it. So those are 2 simple things you can do this week when you're feeling a little overwhelmed, or if you just feel like, hey, I gotta get some blood moving in my body, or, I just want to spend a few minutes with my family. There's not really anything too much more fun than just doing anything with your family. So try a yoga pose with them. This was Cobra, and we did snake breath today as well. I will send along some directions for these, Mom, Dad, and you. Please do them. Take pictures of you doing family yoga and let me see, because I would love to see that. I've really enjoyed seeing you guys in your homes, too. Cobra pose. There it is. Mom and Dad, look for the directions later. And thanks you guys for coming and checking out Yoga Time with me. It was good to see you. Lots of love. Bye-bye.